Okay, what's up, folks? So here's the next chapter of the Friday submission. Have a 1 month old baby. This has been crazy, but I feel like I've grown a lot, even though in some ways the product is better, in some ways it's worse. So see, we've got the canvas here. Added some scroll-based panning with my comfortable level sensibility, just like Figma. Hold control for zoom in and out. We've got an export function, so we could get a PNG made of our view. That looks awesome. Okay, we've got a few extra shapes too. I'm considering text to shape. We got rectangles. Oh, rectangles. We've got shortcuts. I'll use the shortcut this time for a circle. We've got text. What text? Okay. We've got a text even adjustment feature. Let's make this big. Let's make it a 45. Welcome to my demo. And what color should we make that? Let's turn it into like a orange, no, green or something like that. What else can I wonder if we could change the text color? We can change the text color through the palette. Oh, that brings me to the next point. We've got a color palette. Color palette. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, here we go. We still got cursor functionality, which did walk back a bit. We even got rotation functions. And let me actually see, just for my personal use, we've got a little bit, oh, welcome to my demo. The rotation function and the resize function is having an interesting time. Oh, we got multiple select moving with a little bit of glitchiness, but we don't have the glitchiness from the clicking. But onto the resizing, I noticed a really interesting problem that was happening, which, although I'm frustrated about the problem that's emerging, I'm kind of excited about the problem because, well, I'm not going to rotate a circle. I'm excited about the problem because it is, when a problem solver finds a fun problem, I mean, it's entertaining. I'm like, wow, I never would have imagined that problem. So let's do a really big rectangle. We could delete it later. We could see it on both of my screens now, my Chrome and my Safari. And if I rotate it here, it's not going to rotate there, number one problem. If I resize it here, it's not going to resize. In fact, where to go? It even moved a little bit, so let's move it back to here. So this was an interesting problem to run into. I'm building resize. Resize is jumping. I'm messaging cursor to be like, yo, cursor, fix this. And cursor's like, this isn't a resize problem. If you look here, looking in the logs, able to find some users but different data detected. Okay, that's one problem. Object conflict resolution metadata. So what's happening here is that on my Safari user, which ends in 5.5, I'm making a change. And in my Chrome user, which ends in 6.7, I'm not making a change. And in the current conflict resolution stack, the Chrome user, the user that's not doing anything, is winning the resolution. So this is a bizarre thing. I think it might be related to a few things. One, perhaps the new dimensions are being stored only locally and not pushed here. Or two, there's a constant real-time data flow from this user to the database. So when it's seeing timestamps, this is being updated, and when I click release, maybe it releases for a fraction of a second, but then it bounces back because this one, the last change, wins the resolution and data is coming from there. So we could fix this with a few possibilities. One, we could make that the highlighter is now the owner, and I think that's how Figma actually does it. We could update the conflict resolution beyond that and define what it means for a user to be the last winner, and so on and so forth. A few other features also need to be developed that I'm really excited about. Let's find my Notion. One of them is the AI agent. The AI agent is going to be, essentially, you could dictate what is built. For example, let's build, draw me a square or a rectangle or a text box that says such and such at position 250, -140, or so on. And that should be very exciting to build. So I'm really excited about the next phases of building the AI autonomous agent on the canvas, cleaning up some of the Figma features, and improving performance and conflict resolution policies. So I hope to see you next time.